Hey, good morning, guys. So I'm just getting started. I'm here at the truck doing my little pre-trip. I'm in Malvern, Arkansas. That's where I'm at right now. There's a bunch of traffic here in Benton, Arkansas. Like really bad traffic because of construction. Oh, look at this. This is nasty back here. It stinks. Make sure everything's good back here. Before I get to talking, I can't do multiple things at the same time. And I was gonna get on through there, and then I was gonna stop at Chick-fil-A and have some breakfast. Because the place I'm loading at today, look at that. The place I'm loading at today does not start till 8:30, so I was gonna be early anyway. But I wanted to get through the traffic and get some breakfast. Put my new reflective tape on there the other day. Gotta keep those on point because they'll give you a ticket for that. So the place I'm going to load at, the loader doesn't have a scale, a weight gauge on his loader. So I'm gonna kind of show you guys how you get loaded without it, with using the gauges on the truck and trailer. Kind of a crapshoot if you're not completely level, but that's them right there. That's me empty. That's where it's showing I'm at, 14,000 pounds. That's for the trailer, and this is for the back of my truck. So I'll get over there and I'll show you guys what it's like. Coming here because the whole ground looks like this. So that back part of the concrete is concrete, so it's level, but if you look up here, you know, it's sunk in pretty good. So I actually backed up further because my front tandems were off here, so your reading on your gauge isn't going to be accurate because it's not completely level. So this more or less, let's see, he's coming right now. See him? So more or less, every time he dumps a load in here, and I'll show you right now as he's coming. He starts going up every time. So he just dumped that one real quick. You gotta go judge off of both of them. So I got this one for the trailer, that one for the truck, and then my dash has one also, but it's gonna be the same as that one. But the one on my dash is digital. Excuse me. So you gotta, if you don't have it calibrated, you can still know where it's at if you get on a scale every time. But so I'm gonna shoot on this one to get right before 34. Same on this one because it's pretty good, so I'm gonna get it right before 34, right at 33 or something like that. The last time I was here, I I think I went right to the line, and when I went to the scale, I was a couple thousand pounds over. So here's the one on my dash. He's about to dump a load in there. See how it's raising. So when I've been topped off, I've had this one anywhere from 27,000 pounds to 31,000 pounds. So like I said, it kind of varies each and every single load, where they got it at in the trailer. It's closer to the front, to the middle of the back, the ground, you got to take that into consideration. So some places we go to, they don't have a scale, so you're completely guesstimating. Once you leave, you leave. They got a scale here. His loader doesn't have a scale. Sometimes you go to the place and you tell them, hey, I want 23 tons, and they push in their little thing, and so as they're doing it, it's calculating and they know when it's done, so it's pretty accurate then. But here, his loader doesn't have one, so I'm going to get on their actual scale they have here, and if I'm over or under, you know, we can adjust accordingly, put more on or take some off. So, but not everywhere is like that. Not everywhere has a scale, and you're completely going off of your gauges on your truck. See what we're looking at. Still got a little bit to go. So here's a load, looking kind of tall. So sometimes you'll hit, see how it's all on the right side also. So sometimes you'll hit your weight before being full. Sometimes you'll get full before hitting your weight. So let's see where he dumps me. At this point I can tell him go in the middle. Still got all that middle to go, so probably nowhere near it. See, the back is heavier than the front. Alright, so he just asked me if I want another one. I looked at my gauge. Definitely take another one, because that's going to be way too light. Then he asked where I want it. So the back is already heavier than the front, so I told him I want it in the front part of the middle. That's what I told him. So when he does that, let's see where it goes. Good. That one could use some more in the front. I'm gonna go up there. You want to get one more medium up there? Okay. So I'm pretty close. He said he's gonna grab one more and meet me at the scale. So right now, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm 78.6 or something like that. I gotta hurry up, this dude's already coming over here. 78.6. Need to get some more weight. They want us to be as heavy as possible. So I'm just pulling straight up off the scale. I told him to give me like 500 more pounds. Put some on me. Instead of putting the whole bucket, just put a little bit, so that way it don't go over. scale. See where we're at. Get some more. Just pull back off. And then get some more. Versus getting overloaded. And then you gotta dump some out. More work than it is. Fucking A. So now I gotta dump some off. He put too much. Let me ask him where he wants me to dump it. Small pile right there.
Whatever to get to that pile.
Okay.
Whichever better for you.
Okay, that'll work. Appreciate it. Alright, so I don't know if you see that. I'm at 80,760. It's definitely too much. So now I gotta dump some off. See, I thought he knew what he was doing. I was gonna tell him don't go crazy on that whole bucket, but he did. So more work for me. But this stuff looks pretty fine, so hopefully it comes out nice and easy. So that's something you got to be careful for when you're backing into places. The mud flaps will get caught under those tires and it'll rip these things smooth off. It's usually on it. So I got lucky on there. I would have ripped them suckers off. All right, let's see. All right, so this is a lot easier than the last one. So I'll probably start scooping. Could pick it up a little bit. I don't want to open the door because then I'm not gonna be able to get it closed. So I'm just gonna scoop out about 1,000 pounds. Looks like a lot of work. Kind of is, but it goes pretty quick. So I was trying to get down to 79,200. That's what I was trying to do, but all right, that's about how big of a pile I scooped off with my hands just out of the cold chute. Getting all dirty and stuff, all sweaty. But I didn't want to stand it up. It's really unlevel here. I mean, I know I wouldn't be going all the way up, but it's just, then you dump off too much, then you got to put more, and I'm not trying to do all that. I've already spent so much time here. So I'll just scoop that off. I'm gonna go check the scale. See where we're at. 79,680. So I went back the second time to dump some more. The first time it only took off like 200 pounds. So that's good, 79,680. So I'm tarped up, ready to go. Every time you get a load, you want to make sure you put it in here. Commodity, where it's coming from, and your shipment number. So this one, I'm going through 2 scout houses for sure. So they can check that. So for all you guys that are taking off without putting your load info in your logs, I want to reconsider. So you want to do that every time. You always want to annotate everything, your fuel, your loading, pre-trips, everything. You want to annotate all that, because even though we're on e-logs and people for some reason think you can't get a ticket for messing up logbook, they'll still find a way. So keep that in mind. All right, so we made it over here to Ashdown, Arkansas, just north of Texarkana. Alright, it's not looking too good today. They have a pretty big pile. This place sucks unloading. It feels like it's very unlevel. Not a lot of space. So normally we're backing straight up like this, but this is a big pile. See how there's that product? My tires are on it, so it's making the trailer lean some. Something small like that wouldn't seem like it, but it is. But then there's that concrete wall up there that also is in the way. From when we're straight this way, we can pull out, and it's an angle going up this way. So it'll make the trailer lean. So this is a little tough one. So I'm leaning to the passenger side. You can tell. I wanted to get it right there, but this will prevent me from doing that. I back up more, take that product out of the way from the tires. Looking pretty level. I'm at an angle where I should be able to get around that bump in front. It's not leaning too much. So once I get up here to this hill, I should be empty and I should be able to set it down by then. that's how you do a dump. As you can see, I had set it down and pulled forward because I didn't want to pull forward with it all the way up because it got to leaning too much for my comfort. It might have been fine, but you know, why take a chance? So I set it down and I pulled forward a little bit and readjusted, and when I went back up, this is all that came out. So that was my initial pull. So you can see where I took a break right here, and I went down, and then I went back up, and I went down and pulled forward and went back up, and it was almost all the way out. So I almost had it all, but I mean, it's not going to hurt nothing. Better safe than sorry. Because imagine if I didn't set it down and readjust, and it was really leaning, and then it tipped over, and I would have really been screwed. But here it is. It's what the trailer looks like afterwards. It's dirt. It's a little dirty. I don't have to get a sweep. I don't have to sweep it out because my next load requires a washout. So it'd be a waste of time and energy of me to sweep it out right now. When the next load's got to be clean, they're basically going to do it for me, so there's no point. So I'm going to save that step, and I guess that's it, guys. Thanks for tuning in on this video, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.